In this video, I'm going to talk about product research for e-commerce marketplaces for eBay, Amazon, and Facebook. And I'm really going to start with the basics in this video, and the basics is really matching products between marketplaces and suppliers. That is the most basic, main thing that you need to do in doing product research for marketplaces, e-commerce marketplaces, is matching products between marketplaces and suppliers. And so when you do that, there are really two major approaches that you can take, or two major directions you can go in. One is you can start with the marketplace, meaning you can start on Amazon or you can start on eBay, Facebook, and then you can find a product on there and try to locate that same product at a supplier. Or you can go to your supplier website, look at the products in there, and see if you can find the same product on the marketplace. And the reason why you do this is that you want to see products that are already on the marketplace, already selling, and then to see if you can sell that same product. Right? That's really the idea. So if we find a product at a supplier and the product is also on the marketplace, or it's on the marketplace also the supplier, and it's already on the marketplace selling, then I can buy it from the supplier and then I can sell it on the marketplace as well. Right? That's the main point. But to do that, first of all, you have to search for the products that you're going to match. And really, there's three ways you're going to do that. One is you can search it by the category, and that means you can, which I'll demonstrate, you can go into a category or you can type in a category, like you can type in furniture or chairs or tables, right? You can do it by brand. If you have a particular brand, you can put in Reebok, right, or Nike, for instance, all right? Just particular brands, or you can combine the brand with a category, right? You could put Reebok sneakers, or you could put Reebok sweatpants, right? Taking a brand with a category, Nike sweatpants, so on and so forth, right? So there's basically different ways that you can do your search phrases, all right? But basically, there's going to be three major approaches as far as the tools or the technology that you're going to use. One is completely manual. You're not using any tools or software. You're just highlighting and using a Google search. All right. Sourcing software, that's your other option. This is your most expensive option. It's going to be totally automated. It's the fastest. It's going to give you matches really quickly, and it's going to tell you the profit on those matches. Third option is you can use unique tools, which is more like semi-automated tools that you can create yourself. If you have that ability, you can use tools I have created. I create tools. You can use those tools, and then there's also going to be some other tools out there like Chrome extensions that you can use in combination to help speed up the process, right? These unique tools for matching products. One is a tool I created, a Google Sheet program. It's an automatic product sourcer by the title, meaning you put the title of a product from Amazon or eBay or wherever, and it tries to find it at the supplier. Instant Data Scraper, this is going to be a Chrome extension that I'm going to show you as well. Free Chrome extension is going to pull all the data, product data off of those websites for you, so you can put it into the Google Sheet. Okay, so that's something that I demonstrate so you can understand it a little better. And basically, if you're doing by hand, for instance on eBay, if I search dishwashing liquid, these are the results. That's just a manual, it's going to be a manual search. If I then take one of these products and open it up, and I just take the title, and I don't necessarily even need the 3-pack, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find that exact same one. All right, and then you can see the same product matched at these other places. Now, it doesn't matter. I'm not referring to your particular model. If you're drop shipping, if you're doing retail arbitrage, or it doesn't, I'm just matching the product. How you are going to buy it, or which supplier you're going to use, is going to depend on what model you're using, right? Okay, if this says 96 cents, well, I want to see how is it 96 cents? It's pickup for 96 cents, right? So maybe If you can pick these up for 96 cents each, maybe that might be a good deal to sell it here if it's the same product or at least similar on eBay for $7.99, right? If you get each one for 96 cents, if you go and you pick it up. Okay, not with shipping. Shipping is going to make it more expensive. Right, so that's just like an example. Okay, so if you're doing it that way. Now, I'm actually going to close that. That was interesting. And it's the same thing on Amazon, same thing on Facebook Marketplace. It's pretty much the same process. Now on Amazon, maybe you want to go with a brand. Maybe, for instance, I might search mainstays on Amazon. And you have all these different products of that brand. Same thing, you can do a manual. You can just open up one of these titles, and the same thing. You can highlight this and Google it. This would be more for a drop shipper, most likely to sell because it's a large item. This is the kind of items usually a drop shipper would want to sell. Alright, I would say. And you could Google that and see if you can find it cheaper, potentially at Walmart or wherever, if that was something that you wanted to do, right? I'm not recommending that. I'm just using it as an example because there are people who are still drop shipping from Walmart, but I'm not recommending to drop ship from Walmart on Amazon at this point. But that is something that people do, and it doesn't have to be Walmart. It could be another supplier, right? But just as an example of matching the product between the supplier and the marketplace. Now, for Facebook, same idea. You can open this and it's really the same thing over and over again. And then if you want to combine, maybe I'll do this part on Facebook. I'm going to do a brand combined with a category. So mainstays dresser, right? So here I have a brand and I have a category together. So I'm not just looking for any mainstays product. I'm looking for a mainstays dresser in particular. You could do tables, you could do chairs, you could do whatever, right? And then you can try to reverse search these titles as well, right? So that is going to be 100% a manual approach if you're just going to highlight these titles. All right. The other thing you can do is you can use a product sourcer, which is what I have, and I'm going to, well, let me actually clear this product data and clear the sources that I had. Some examples I had in there. And what you can do is if you pull up some products, it could even be on Facebook, it could be on Amazon or eBay, it doesn't really matter. I'll just do Facebook for now, and I'm going to click the Instant Data Scraper, and it's going to pull these products, right? And it pulls off these 25 products. I can download it to a CSV and open it. Keep in mind, I used Facebook as an example, but it will also scrape Amazon, it will also scrape eBay. But as an example, I scrape Facebook, and then I can just take the titles from Facebook, and I'm just going to copy those titles. Alright, this is just a quick demonstration. I'll have other videos where I can do a little bit more detail, but right now, I just want to do this quick demonstration. Once I put the title in here, I can source it. But one other thing I should do is I should take the links also and copy those. Copy and bring it into here. Right? So right now you really have to go in and look for the data in the CSV, and then you have to copy and paste it. I plan to make something where it will just kind of, it's going to work with this Chrome extension, where once you download the CSV, you'll just bring the CSV in here, and it will just kind of import the data from that CSV. So you won't have to do as much copy and pasting, but today this is how it works. Alright, as of the date of this video, this is how you're going to have to do it. Okay, and then you can click Source Product, and you see if you get some sources. Here's the product on Facebook. This is product on Facebook Marketplace. Right, and then see if this match is good, and indeed it does look like the same product. I mean, you know, you can try to look into it more to see if it's really the same product, but right, they at least look similar, but you have to look into it to see if they're really exactly the same. Right, classic 4-drawer dresser. This is espresso. This one is black oak, so perhaps it's this one. Different variation, same, yeah, and this gives you the same exact picture. Right, 115 over here. Okay, but this person's selling it kind of cheap. You have to check their shipping to see what they're doing with the shipping. All right, so that's pretty much what you're going to do with Facebook Marketplace. You could also do that with Amazon. You could also have done that with eBay. Right, and that's going from marketplace titles over here, and then it's coming up with sources over here. All right, automatically, and then you can check them to see if they are really matching, just to make sure. All right, so you can always check. Okay, I'm going to check this one, and you do check because it's not really perfect, so you do want to check these to really see if they match. All right, this definitely looks like the same thing. I think it's just a different variation. And you know, what I'm trying to do here is get an idea of what price it is here. They're selling it for over here versus the price that it is at Walmart. Right? It's just like a comparison. That's kind of what I'm doing here. All right, and that's pretty much that process. So basically, mainly what I went over in this video is real. As far as the demo, I went over more the marketplace to supplier. I didn't go from supplier to marketplace, which is, to me, is harder because when you're at the supplier, looking at a lot, if you're looking at a lot of different products, you don't really know which one is on the marketplace. The easiest way to do that is really going to be with the sourcing software, which is kind of pricey. But I'm also working on programs that will scan a supplier page, and then we'll find the source on Amazon. That is something that I'm actually working on, but it will work just kind of like, it'll be kind of similar to OA Genius, but it'll be a Google Sheet, right? But it'll be kind of like the same idea, but it'll be a Google Sheet, right? And that will work with just one supplier at a time, right? Alright, so that's basically it in a nutshell. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please leave them below. Keep in mind, again, I expect this video to be the first of a series of videos. So this was not meant to be a complete video on product research for e-commerce marketplaces. It is meant to be a video to focus on matching products and just presenting you with kind of like the options that you have, a few options, and showing you specifically a tool that I created that you can use if you'd like to try it to match your product titles as well. And then of course the free Chrome extension if you want to scrape the products right off of a website, including eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, even a supplier site. It will even scrape the supplier. Alright, so it's a free Chrome extension called Instant Data Scraper, and the links should be below. And if you want to contact me, go ahead, just check the links below the video. This is Mr. Mark, Excel for Sellers, and I hope to see you around or to hear from you.